I, similar to you, Alexi, experienced burnout. And throughout that burnout, literally getting to the very end of everything that I had, any fuel or any steam in the engine just was like, I was burning the candle at both ends and it's like, boom. That is when you are forced to look inside yourself. Because with everything else around you, seemingly you feel as though it's working against you, the only way that you can really combat it and the only way you can build resilience for the outside world and your entire environment is the inner work. Because once you start to understand how and why you react to certain people, certain situations, then you can actually gain control of those situations. It doesn't mean they're not going to happen. It means that your reaction to them is more in your control. It has to start from yourself. This idea that you can somehow find mental fitness from other people. It doesn't, yes, as a team, you can certainly encourage each other, but it starts at home and it starts internal. And the effect that that has for yourself and your own reaching your own peak performance, but also the people around you. And if you're a business leader, for all your employees as well, to go, you know what, everyone's gonna have today focusing on themselves. That doesn't necessarily mean everyone's gonna take them up on that offer, but as I said at the beginning, everyone has such busy days anyway, that even if you do have that 15-minute slate of white space, by the way, I now put in about half an hour, 45 minutes in the morning when it's like, okay, one of the kids has gone to school, the other one's taking a nap, right, there's a break in our program. It's like, right, it's either for workout, to take the dog for a walk, get out in nature, maybe meditate. I know that I need to meditate every single day. I would hope that everybody would be able to do that, but the reality is that once your time starts slipping away and once you have other commitments in your day or you need to be there and just show up for other people, guess what? The self-care is the first thing that drops away. And I'm happy to admit that as, you know, as a husband, as a dad, as someone who's also starting up a business and with all sorts of commitments. But then think about the single dads, the single mums. Like, you just don't have the time to be able to do that. So yes, I think the point here is that when it comes to mental fitness is the pinnacle, is what you're aiming for, and the road towards that it can be really bumpy. It's called inner work for a reason, and I think that immediately might put some people off going, more work. It's like, right, but the outer work becomes so much easier once you get to grips with the inner work.